He's a T-Rex. He'll eat you. Hey everybody, it's Margaret and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I have a Goodwill Bins haul for you. It's kind of a big one, but this was all stuff that I got. Forgot to look at my receipt. This was a haul from January 23rd that I still haven't shown you. And I spent $37.63 on all of these things and then some. Some of the stuff was the glassware that I show in separate videos, but I'm going to show you the things that I got today, most of which should bring me about $500-ish. If you're new here, welcome. I am a homeschooling reselling mom that flips things online, eBay, Etsy, and other places to help support my family. And if you're new, I'd love to have you subscribe. Go over there and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you're notified when I put out new videos about selling online. So let's dive in. The first thing I picked up was this caboodles. This is a vintage, I believe, caboodle. I only saw one other one that was like this that had this flower right here, and it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's a little bit of a clean out on the inside, but that's just nothing a Clorox wipe can't solve. And I think I'm probably going to ask about $25 for this caboodle. Next up is this Ibm bag. It's a vintage one. And I know because it's got this tag on it, BPES 98 IBM. Must be maybe a conference or something. It's in really great shape. It's an old laptop bag. What do those clippies go to? There's random clippies. I don't know what they go to. Straps galore, etc., etc. I just realized I hadn't gone through the pockets on this, so let me go do that and see if I find anything. So there were some pencil lids inside. Sweet. Now, I could not find this particular Ibm bag when I was looking it up, so I think I'm probably going to try to list this for about $40. This one is super cool. So this bag is a Cocoa Hawaii Rainbow Super Ultra Retro Vintage bag, and oh, I forgot to check. I didn't check through these ones either. It almost feels like waterproof material on the inside. It says made in Korea. Hang on, unzip it and show you the inside. Why? You need to see the inside. Like that. Now, I saw two that were similar that have sold. One sold for $10 and the other sold for, I think it was like $28. Y'all, I think this bag could fetch way more than that. So I'm going to put this bag up for $40. It's so awesome, isn't it? What do you think? More? All right, this next item it might be a catch and release. It is a play parachute. Remember in gym class and those parachutes that you would grab a hold of the edges and then like everybody would like play popcorn with balls on top, or people would run underneath it and try to hide? Well, it's one of those. I don't think it's a ginormous one because it's just the bag isn't that big, but I think we're going to clean it up. And we're going to keep it for a little while and maybe take it to park days when we are able to go see our friends again and play with it until we get our fill. And then I think we will sell it. And when I do, it'll probably sell for about $20. Next up is this Fanny Pack. It's white. It's got this kind of retro 80s looking R on it. So I think somebody with this initial, Roxy or Rochelle or Rachel or whoever, is going to want a fanny pack with their initial on it. And I'm thinking it's in really clean shape. So I'll probably list it anywhere from $17 to $20. If you look, you'll see the print-on-demand ones are selling for like $25, $30, $35. So I think this will be a good one for 20-ish, 17, somewhere in there. This one had me stumped, y'all. This, do you guys know? Do you know what this is? I didn't know what it was, but it ended up in my cart anyway, and apparently made it home. And it's Joseph, so I had to search Joseph expandable and leave it at that. And it turns out it's an expandable trivet. So it's silicone, so you can put your hot pots on it, and then it doesn't take up that much space when you store it in your drawer, wherever you happen to store these things. So they're for sale I think at Walmart for between 15 and 20 bucks. So I'm thinking maybe $15. Maybe somebody's going to need this pink. Is it pink? It's kind of like pinkish red. This pinkish red one for their kitchen. Next, I got this stretchy belt. It is beaded and stretchy, and it's got this wooden clasp up front. I didn't really look it up, but I'm thinking I'm going to list it for maybe about $20. It's pretty cool. This one, well, it's a kite winder string thing, but I couldn't find one for sale. It took me a long time. But what it has is a wind gauge on it, and I don't know if it's missing I don't even know how you would read the wind with this color-coded thing. Anyway, I looked it up, and I found it for sale on one site. And it was selling for like $15. So I'll probably, there were none on eBay. So I'm probably going to go ahead and list mine for about $15 on eBay. The next thing I got, I'm so glad was there. As you can see, it made it through the regular Goodwill and into the bins. But it is a butterfly. Watch it. Here we go. Wait, how's it go? Here we go. Like that. It's a standing butterfly basket that you can put fruit or whatever in. It's pretty cool. So this, I feel like when I first brought it home, I looked it up and I found it. And then when I looked again, I couldn't find this same exact one. But I think I'm going to list this probably for around $25. Okay, funny story. I sold fish like this already, but I have 2 more now. So these 2 fish, I sold 4 fish that were just like these. Well, they were different colors and fish and whatever. But I sold these fish, there were 4 of them for 25 bucks. So I'm probably going to list these 2 fish together for $15. Next are these, they're kind of like monk beads or priest beads, like a rosary, but big, like prayer beads, right? And it's got a big red wooden cross on it. And I think I found one that was similar to these. I feel like I used to see these all the time, maybe in the 70s or 80s. But not that I saw them then, but I think that was like their time frame when they were made or when they were, I won't say popular, but maybe I went to church more back then. And maybe my priest had them. I don't know what it was, but they just look really familiar. But I think I'm going to list these for $12. If you think I could get more, let me know. All right, I love selling unique napkin rings, and these ones are pretty cool. They are African animals. They're wooden, they're carved, they're pretty cool. There's a few different African animal napkin rings that are up there, and they're all a little bit different. And my thought process when I see that, oh look, there's a warthog, is that somebody is going to be looking for a specific style. So maybe they're wanting something a little more rustic like these, or maybe they're African animals that they're seeing are only the typical ones, and they can't find a warthog one. They're like, I really need a warthog. Reminds me of my Auntie Joan. Anyway, so that might be, the winning ticket for somebody wanting to get this one. What is this animal? By the way, I haven't looked at all these. I don't know what that is. Is this a sloth? What is that? I think that's a sloth. Okay, or is it a bird? What is that? Maybe it's a bird? Well, maybe it's a penguin, because penguins live in South Africa, don't they? They have penguins down there in South Africa. Perhaps that's what that is. Anyway, somebody's going to need really authentic African animals and not just the popular ones. And so they're going to be willing to pay whatever for the style or the certain animal that they want to have. So I think I'm going to list these for about $30. Next is a TI-89 graphing calculator. And this I'm going to list for about 30 bucks. I'm going to have to put in new batteries to make sure it's working correctly, but $30 on that one. So the next thing I have here is this little Frontier safe. And I couldn't find one that had the white cover like this with the pink dial. There were some darker pink ones. There were some, the price ranges were here, there, and everywhere. But I think that someone will want this one, and I'm going to put it up for 20 bucks. It even has the directions for how to open it on the bottom. Looks like it's missing one. Okay, I'll list it for 17 bucks. Next, I got this little Kendra Scott pouch. It's not really selling for a whole lot, but what I think I'll do is just set it to the side, and then if I find some Kendra Scott jewelry, this will be a nice little bonus to mail it off in. And then I thought this was going to be more of a winner than it actually is. It's a little handheld asteroid game, and yes, it's working and everything, but these are not really the old ones, and so let's see. It doesn't, well, it says 1979, but that one's when it really came out. So, but I saw some that were like this that were up for $15, $20. So I'm going to probably price mine around 18 bucks. And then I found this cute little crab welcome to paradise sign. I saw one that was up for sale and it was selling for about 15 bucks. So I figure I'll probably just price mine in that same price range. Welcome to paradise, $15. So I found this little dragon figurine, and it is from a game. And so I saw Knights of the Silver Dragon game, Wizards, and I saw one at a comic book store that was up for about $8 or $9. So I'll probably price mine around 10 bucks and put it on eBay. And then I got this cool elephant. This is an Asian elephant because the ears are smaller. And then it's got this Indian style blanket on its back. So it's pretty cool. This one I'm going to list for $20 as well. And my thought process is pretty much the same as the napkin rings. I saw ones that were kind of like this, but somebody might see this one and think that is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to pay the 20 bucks for the one that is exactly what I want. So that's going to go up for $20. Then I found this little, it's one of those kits, you know, it's a book and a little toy. It's a bendable monster. Monster needs a costume. And it's only selling for maybe about $8. So what I might do is once all of the world opens up a little bit, we've got a neighborhood free site that I might put a few of the things on. I have a few duds that I might end up putting up on the free site just so karma, right? When people are giving, you want to do a little give and take. So this is something that I think would be a good fit for the neighborhood free site. Then I got this Monsanto hat. I feel like I'm going to get poisoned just holding it. But this, I saw one hat like this one that someone is selling for $75. I saw a red Monsanto hat that sold for $50. So I'm probably going to price this one around 60 bucks. It might sit for a little while, but I think also I'm going to have it cross-posted like on Etsy and Mercari and a few other, Poshmark. So maybe I'll have more eyes hitting it and it will hopefully get sold soon. The next thing is so adorable. Look at him. His little teeth are white and you can see his gums even. It's so cute. His little hands are like, meow, meow, feed me please. So this is a cute little carved dinosaur T-Rex ornament. I think it's adorable. And I'm probably going to list him for about $15. I didn't even look it up because I just thought somebody's going to fall in love with this little dinosaur just as much as I have. Look, I'm having trouble. Like, I'm not even into dinosaurs and I love this little guy. Look at his teeth. He's like, come on. It's harmless. They're pink. How dangerous could they be? And his little hands are like that little kitty going like meow, 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 right? Meow, meow, meow. No. He's a T-Rex. He'll eat you. Next up is this little leather pouch. It's really soft leather. Unfortunately, there's a spot where, and it's a teeny bit sticky, where there was a Goodwill sticker on the back. I took it off as soon as I was able. It almost reminds me of like a tobacco pouch, but it's not. I don't think. Anyway, so that's the pouch. That's the inside. There's a little zipper pouch on the back side. It's really cute. I love it. But because of that, I don't know. I may see if I can get that off, but I'm not sure. But what do you think? Do you think I could still get 15 bucks for this? I think I probably could. Next up is this NASA hat. This was in the bins. NASA from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. And this one, I think I saw maybe one other one that was, there's a lot of NASA hats, but I was having trouble finding this exact one. So I think I'm going to list this one for about $18 or $20. Okay, a few other things. I might need your help. So I got some spoons because my sister makes stuff with silver plate things, so I thought she could use these silver spoons to make some for wind chimes. But there were two of them that were suspicious to me. And I couldn't find the brand. I looked it up and I found a glass company Bischoff, Bischoff. And then on the back, it looks like MET Manufacturing. MET, oh, it's upside down. You probably can't see it. Anyway, and there's a C over there. But look, not that part. But over here, like this part makes me think that it might be solid silver and not just silver plate. Let me know your thoughts. I'm not a silver plate expert, but just the sheen where it's turning blue like that, I thought that was more of a sign of it being solid silver as opposed to just like silver plate. I don't know. That one's got that sheen on it too. I don't know. But these ones say silver plate. These ones just both say Bischoff. I don't know that brand at all. So, yeah, and I did a big search and I could not find them. So, if you know, that one doesn't even look silver. Not that bad. Not that much. I mean, a little bit of tarnish. But this is the one I was really, I mean, I can test it, but I thought, hey, it'd be fun. Let's ask and get some help. All right, then I also got a little bit of jewelry. This is a nice necklace. Chances are it'll end up in a jewelry lot. It's really pretty, isn't it? So there's that. Then some cute little howlite beads and a little seed bead bracelet. So those will probably end up in just a jewelry lot that I make. This is Cucina ware. This is sold by HEB, which is a store here. And it's just a little plastic berry container. And they're, I mean, I think they were like $3. They don't sell them anymore, but I don't know. This might just be another one of those like duds that ends up on the neighborhood site. And then these ones are probably just going to be for me. They are planters, I think. You think they're planters or you think they're for tissues? I think they're planters. Because if you stick a tissue box in there, you can still see it through the pretty wire work. What do you think? Or is it for something else? Got hair in my mouth. I can't touch my mouth either. Because my hands are filthy. Anyway, so yeah, chances are I'll just keep these and put some pots in on the back porch. All right, so let me know how you think I did, and are there some of these things that you think I'm out of my mind, or there's no way I'll get that price, or do you think I've priced something too low? And I hope you all are staying well out there, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye, everybody.